Good morning and welcome to Futures and Charts. My name is Steve, and we're going to have a look at what's going on in the crude market today and how that's affecting the diesel and gas markets. Um, as of right now, we're looking at crude oil is up about a buck 47, and the diesels are up around 8.5 cents, and gas is it's up about a penny and a quarter or so. So it's not having as big of a move, but diesel is definitely feeling the effects of this downward pressure. Basically, as you know by now, Trump has been he's in office, and his executive orders, he's been signing them, and he's talked about 25% tariffs with Mexico and Canada, and he's also said drill baby drill. I mean, he wants us to be energy independent again. I know we're producing a lot of oil, but our rig count has been down for a long time, and I don't know if it's because oil being in the 60s is not incentivizing the oil companies to drill. And of course, probably a lot of it has to do with how much we're able to export with the war going on and stuff in Ukraine and Russia, and if that's having an effect. Um, but right now, the headlines basically are, is Trump a threat or a boon for commodities markets? And that's a good question. And it also, another headline is WTI crude oil futures slide as trade war fears resurface. So that's putting a little downward pressure on it. Now, just last week, they were talking about sanctions for Russia, and that was pushing the oil market up. And it actually went up to over a 9-month high. It went above $80, and now it's settling back again, back around the 76 range. So I'll take you in, and we'll have a look at the charts and just see what they are saying, if anything, and have a little discussion on that, and then we'll wrap this thing up. So I'll show you the chart right now. So here you have a look at the crude oil market, and right now we're at 76.50, and the chart's at 76.38. It hasn't refreshed yet, but it's at 76.50. And as you can see, we had a pretty big run up in the last, basically last couple of weeks, and went from all the way to around 69, all the way up over 80, where it topped out at about 80, 81, 80, 80, somewhere in there. And now it's pulling back, which I would expect. That's kind of a normal thing for things to react in the charts, is to create a new high and then have a pullback. And I mean, this thing looks like a pretty good cup, and it could be forming a handle right now, which we could trail down a little bit into the down to where it consolidated here, and we have some tops here, so maybe into the 74 range before it may go up again and test that old high, or this recent high. But that remains to be seen. Depends what happens in the world. Basically what we talked about with Trump wanting to drill baby drill. This might be a near-term top that we settle back for a while. So I don't know. I think the oil companies do need oil to be up, at least in this range, for them to be incentivized to drill more. So like I say, it remains to be seen. The diesel market is virtually looking the same. It's had a pretty big run up, and it's pulling back again today. But the charts are very similar with the crude oil. So we could have a little bit of a retracement here with this as well, maybe down into the 250 range, which isn't that far away, and maybe trade sideways for a while, or just trend a little bit lower. But it's like I say, it all depends on Well, there's so many things that it could depend on, but it's really interesting to see what Trump's policies do, opening up the Keystone Pipeline, things like that, how that's going to affect everything. So, and the tariffs as well. So, and I do believe that those are a negotiating tool. So it'll be interesting to see what comes of that. So, but that's what I got for you today, guys. So. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.